This is Jay, Trucker 717. Guess what? We're not partying in 7 y'all. All right. Turn it up, truckers. Turn it up across the nation. Show you right. All right, what do we got to talk about today? I told y'all I would continue on with my series of videos, and I'm going to do that. It is tax time, y'all. It is tax time. It is time for us to do our taxes. I had to get an extension. April 15th is around the corner, so if you have not done your taxes, guess what? You're probably going to be late. Unless you got a pretty fast tax person. I got my little tax thing, and a lot of you guys know that I did my taxes with I hope you can see this. This is a company. It's ATBS is a company that I use for my taxes, and they do my taxes. Now, I got my tax statement from Western Express when I was a company driver last year for the short period of time I was with them, and I got my little. I mean, I don't. It really wasn't very much, but it was kind of funny. But I got my tax statement from KLLM, and I hope you guys can see this. But I made a total of $128,751.68. Woo! That's a lot. Now that doesn't include all the expenses, truck payment, insurance, and all the other stuff that comes out of it. But that's a lot of money. And I didn't work a full 12 months. I only worked, January, February, and March I didn't work. So 3 months out of that year, I didn't even work. So that's a lot of money. But my nice tax people had already set my taxes up. They told me by the end of the year how much deductions I had. I think I got about $82,000 in deductions. But still, that still brings a lot I need to compensate from. So I hope you guys do better on your taxes this year than me. I'll probably be sending the IRS a check. Now, another thing with ATBS, if you go with them, now of course the service is a monthly fee of, I think it's $96 a month if you go with them. But they will do everything. I mean, all you have to do is every week when you get your settlement, send it to them. And any other expenses or receipts, you have a little app that you can just send that to them. Just like you send in your paperwork for your bill of lading, you can send the receipt to them. But anyway, it's $96 a month for them to do your taxes and do a profit and loss statement. And they also send you a thing every 3 months on how much taxes you should pay to the IRS. And if you follow that little thing, you won't even owe any taxes at the end of the year, which is a pretty good thing. I told you guys I was thinking about getting my own truck. I'm talking to a friend of mine who actually has a good deal he's working out. And this is something you guys might want to think about. He knows another guy that has a truck. And the guy doesn't drive full time. He has his own truck. He pulls his loads and he goes home and he relaxes. Okay. So these two are sharing the truck. So basically what this guy does is he kind of works for the other guy. He signed on with the same company that he was on. And the company that they're under, they're running, as an owner-operator. So the company's charging them 10% to the guy who owns the truck. And a friend of mine works for that guy, and that guy charges him 20% to use his truck for the other 3 or 4 days out of the week that he does not drive. So all that guy has to do is he goes to the load board, he pulls a load, and see that load pays, like he told me one of the loads he was pulling ran 300 miles and paid $1,800. Now again, the company that they're working for takes out the 10% on top, and then the guy he works for takes 20% off, and he gets the rest. So he's making a nice sum of money, and he's only working part-time. He was making a good almost $800 to $1,000 a week working on a part-time basis. That sounds real good, doesn't it? It makes some of us over the road drivers like, oh my God, what the heck am I doing? But again, that just shows you that if you guys get your own truck and run your own freight, there's a lot of money out there to be made. Again, he's eventually going to buy his own truck and not rent from the other guy, but at this point in time, I think the deal he has is pretty doggone good, if you ask me. What else is going on? I talked about taxes. Somebody got caught texting. This truck driver, they said he got 15 years for texting and driving a semi truck, and I don't even feel sorry for him. I mean, how in the heck, and I just don't like to cuss on my video, but how in the heck do you think that you're going to be able to drive an 18-wheeler, 53-foot trailer with 80,000 pounds on the back of it down the freeway, and you're doing one of these numbers? Let me text this. Seriously? Seriously, that's a little ridiculous. That is a little ridiculous. Yeah, I'm still getting over my pneumonia. It's gonna take a while, but I wanted to thank all you guys for all the shout outs. I appreciate it. Things happen, life continues on, and like I told you, I'm gonna keep plugging. This is not the end of the road for me. I do not give up that easy. But I appreciate all the shout outs, you guys. And like I said, I'm going to keep these videos coming, and I'm going to find some good stuff for you guys. Keep tuned. Appreciate everything you're doing out there. Truckers United. This is Jay, Trucker 717, even though I'm not in 717. Peace. I'm out of here.